This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here in McCook, Nebraska in the fall. That's right. And yard sales. McCook yard sales in the fall. So, they do any good? Once in a while you get lucky. I picked up this very heavy duty weed eater, but the bottom is off of it. I got it for a $3 bill. And I quickly found out that the spool, if you bumped it to let more string out, of course it falls out. There's nothing to hold it. So with that, I then don't bump it. I just put whatever string I think I need on there. It cuts usually about 10 or 15 minutes before it needs more string. And so I adjust it, take it apart, and do that. But for a $3 bill and a nice, quiet, heavy-duty weed eater, it's worth its weight in gold for $3. Other things I picked up this weekend. Here's a nice little case for $1. All sorts of stuff from shaving on up, though I don't use that type of razor, but I do use some of those other items, and it's nice to have them in a case in your car. This is an old shooting stand that you can set your weapon on, and I seldom use them, but again, for $1, I said that isn't a bad deal. I already have several hundred of these tea lights, candles if you will, and so it didn't surprise me when I tripped over that and said I've got to have this. And for one candle underneath there, you could set something over it. It'd be hard pressed with one candle to do much heat. You might be able to heat up a cup of coffee, but you're not going to get it to a boil or anything. But it is something that I want in my survival kit. And so I got that for $1. The most expensive thing you're looking at is this heavy-duty, large sleeping bag. I have 3 of them. I have one in each vehicle. And this I'll leave in mine for now. Unless we go on a trip, I'll throw it in there so we have 2 sleeping bags. Heavy-duty. Took it apart. It looks good and clean. I will run it through the washer machine and dry it out and make sure it's not buggy or anything. But for, again, a $3 bill, I know those things that have to be running $50, maybe $70, and so that wasn't a bad deal at all. But for yard sales, again, you're going to hit some that just don't work, no question. But just like fishing, every time you cast doesn't mean you're going to catch a fish, but you keep fishing. And yard sales, even in the fall, it's a good time to go. Good luck.